Right off the bat, we have a tricky U-turn around a little mini median. FSD did it perfectly. We are now going down University Avenue in Toronto. I'm heading out to go play tennis. This is a real drive. I love how you're able to answer calls with the Tesla. You just hit the green button and you can talk right away. It's integrated so nicely into the Tesla software. You often hear auto journalists complaining about the lack of buttons. I find that comment very funny because, as you'll see in this drive, there's absolutely no need for any buttons. Maybe because of the bright sunshine. We have that message coming up, but it should go away. Case in point with the buttons. If I want to change temperatures, all I have to do is go like this, or I can use voice command. If I want to change the vent, in every other single car, you have to reach over, go to each vent, and change the direction. But with Tesla, I can just do this so easily. So who needs buttons? I can customize the menu bar to my liking. What I find more useful for me is different from someone else, and it'll be saved to your profile. For someone in a blind spot, FSD realizes it got caught in a left turn lane only. A little bit slow here. I don't think you have that issue with V13. Even though it was a bit hesitant, it was still smooth. There was no jerking. But as I said, I don't think you experience that with V13. It's more responsiveness. And that's probably better to due to a better computer chip. Now, being from this area, I know that if I stay in this lane all the way, it goes right onto the expressway entrance. Again, going a little bit too slow here. But anyways, there's a red light up ahead. One, two, three. All these people would be better off in a Model Y. We have people standing on the sidewalk. We have an S-curve intersection. Let's see what FSD does. We have this e-scooter. They're all over here in Toronto. FSD is going to go around it. From the last traffic light to this traffic light, FSD could have gone faster. It was a bit too slow, and because of that, we caught a red light again. As I said, I do not have V13, so I'm not sure how that would have performed. But this is one of the main reasons why people do not like to use FSD when they're in a rush. But that's about to change, hopefully. As expected, a little bit cautious. I do have it in hurry mode. We're allowed to make right on right here. It could creep forward between the car and the cyclist. I'm going to give it a little tap. I had to give it a little love tap. Don't forget, once again, this is V12.6.4. Today traffic should be very light as it's a holiday Monday here in Canada, Victoria Day. Lane closure up ahead due to construction. I would have already been on the left lane because I know the right lane merges to the middle lane. But that's okay. I'm playing tennis today at 12:30, so I got plenty of time. But once FSD understands local traffic patterns, it can then choose the best lane selection. Hopefully that comes in a later version. Nice sunny day. It's about 15 Celsius or about 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, because I'm from this area, I know that the left side of the road here is very uneven pavement. So I would bias more to the right or just be in the middle lane. And I hope one day we can communicate that with other Teslas in a future update. That will become very valuable. So if an auto journalist can please tell me, why do I need buttons? Tell me. Why do I need buttons? I want to change a song? Watch. Play Sabrina Carpenter. If I wanted to send a text message, I just press the button and say text mom, and then press again to send. Now that we've passed winter, I will change my bottom menu settings and get rid of the seat heating, because I don't need it in the summertime, obviously. And like I said, my wife, she may have different preferences and she can set up the way she likes it. Whatever functions she uses most, she can set the bottom menu to her liking. You can't do that in any other car. And it's so nice to have such expansive glass in front of me. No big hump in front of me obstructing my view. The best dashboard is no dashboard. With the glass roof, the expansive front glass, it feels like you're in a convertible, but not in a convertible. Person in the fast lane is going a bit slow. FSD overtakes now on the right side, which is nice. Oh. That's hurry mode for you. If I had chosen standard mode, it would have stayed in the center lane probably. Whatever driving mode you're comfortable with, you can choose that. Chill, standard, or hurry. And I also hope one day they have a hurry plus mode. This guy now decides to change lanes. For some people, they may not like that. He keeps changing lanes too often. I know somebody with the brand new Model Y with the latest FSD version. He really loves it, but at the same time he says hurry mode changes lanes too much. I'm like, it does? But to each his own. So now he just uses standard mode, and he said it's better, it's much better for him. Since the time I started to where I'm going, driving ain't fun. Driving this route is not fun. Oh, I like to drive. Until you sit in the driver's seat and experience it yourself, you shouldn't make such comments. But yes, I do admit driving is fun for like 2 minutes. But not like in the city. Even on road trips, I'll have it on FSD going for 400 miles. There are stretches where I feel like driving, so I just simply disengage with the press of a button, drive for a few minutes, but then it becomes tedious. In fact, I was just scanning to my left for about more than 5 seconds. It was nice, but I'm still paying attention. But I don't have to focus as much. So it makes the drive a lot more enjoyable. Being able to scan. In fact, you can scan further ahead and see potential danger that may arise, because you're not solely focused what's directly in front of you. Once again, I'm looking to the left. Like almost 10 seconds I'm looking. My eyes are there a little bit. But still, I'm paying attention to the road. I'm ready to grab the steering wheel or hit the brake at any time. We're now about to exit soon here, Ontario. There's a lot of construction on this road, so let's see how FSD handles it. Let's see my efficiency. 166 watt hours per kilometer, which is pretty good. This is an awkward right turn. I'll give it a little tap. It's allowed to go right on red. That's basically asking for confirmation. FSD is like saying, is it okay to go? If so, please go ahead and let me know. We can make a left turn onto Queensway, but it's asking me to make a right. Is it going to make a U-turn somewhere? Huh. I've seen U-turns on V13, but never on V12. Let's see. I do have hurry mode on, but for the acceleration I have chill mode on. Yep, look at that, we're going to be making U-turn. Interesting, we could have made a left turn here. Has to get over to the left lane right away. We should be able to make a U-turn after this Corvette. Wow. Awesome. Now, if it were me, I would be on the left lane. There's a truck up ahead. People sometimes slow down to go right into the plaza. Beautiful. Maybe FSD saw the truck and said, you know what? Better be in the left lane. It would be nice if they had our efficiency right beside the battery percentage as well. That would be a nice feature to have, rather than always having to swipe. Now I'm down to 160 kilowatt hours per kilometer. This is the 2020 Model 3 Performance, which I got in August 2020. Oh, we got a black Model S there. Beautiful car. Plaid too. I saw the badge. See this poor person up ahead? Lexus NX 300? He would be way better off. What? There's two of them. Way better off with the Model Y. It's unfortunate someone didn't tell him. He would have saved money and have a way better ownership experience. Now this lane becomes a right turn lane only. Should have just stayed in that lane. Now it has to fight back to move over again. See, he got stuck here. Here's a prime example of understanding local lane traffic patterns. A lot of times that happens. The lane you're in suddenly becomes a right turn or left turn only lane. But still, FSD got itself out of a jam very nicely. But it would have been more difficult if there was heavier traffic. Now this light takes a long time, unfortunately. I want to raise the volume, simply do that. I want to go to the next song, just move the scroll wheel left or right. So tell me, why do I need buttons? It is such a bliss feeling to be inside a Tesla. To have no clutter. Now the Model 3, though it's a sedan, I mean, it has lots of storage. The trunk is huge. The sub trunk is huge. I mean, that sub trunk is a game changer. You can keep like 2 big bags. You got the frunk. I keep all my sporting equipment there. So I come to play tennis from downtown Toronto to Mississauga about 3 times a week, sometimes 4. Now you ask, why do I travel so far? Because I can play for 2 hours at a stretch at this club. And the other main reason is I do not have to think about the cost of gas or the wear and tear of my car. Because having a Tesla costs peanuts to go from point A to point B. Tesla gives you freedom. Here we are, folks. Credit Valley Tennis Club. There's a spot right there with a park. No. Perfect.